Ladies and gentlemen, what if you care about the environment? What if you love the hybrids? What if you love the Toyotas, but not all the Toyotas? What if you don't understand the RAV4, you don't like how it's driving, but in the same time you're looking for a SUV, a hybrid, and also the best Toyota can offer at the moment in 2020? In this case, you don't have a lot of options. You have only one option, and this is the Toyota CHR hybrid that we have today for the review from 2018.
The crossover segment is growing fast. The car was Toyota's very strong entry to the segment, and this is why the Toyota CHR was a hugely important product for the whole of Toyota. Hybrids defines Toyota. Since the first Prius in 1997, Toyota have steadily convinced more and more customers around the world that hybrid vehicles are one of the best solutions to today's environmental issues. The Toyota CHR is the first Toyota car outside Japan to be manufactured based on the Toyota New Global Architecture TNGA. TNGA is their philosophy of vehicle creation and part of their initiatives for building ever better cars. Not more boring. Toyota CHR safety features helped the car to pass the Euro NCAP crash test with 5 stars out of 5. The car included front impact airbags, side impact airbags that are designed to protect the torso during a side impact collision, overhead airbags that help to protect the occupant heads in event of side collision or rollover, knee airbags that will protect the knees, and 2 ISOFIX. 5 stars out of 5.
As I said, this is a Toyota CHR from 2018 and it's a hybrid version. This is the high-end trim model of the Toyota CHR, and if you see, it's coming with the LED lights, it's coming with daylight LED running lights, it's coming in standard with the fog lights included. For the parking sensors, what's interesting about that, you need to pay. If to speak about the Toyota CHR from the sideways, I really love the lines of the car, that is as the way they made it, you know, like it's really good looking, and this side and everything. The car even look better because the car has this nickel thing, this side step, but take in consideration this is an additional option, you need to pay for it. Also, we have the 18-inch wheels, and as you see here, they look fantastic, and most probably if you're gonna choose the Toyota CHR, you're gonna want to have the same wheels and this one. But in 2018, these good looking rims were still available as the standard for the high-end trim. From 2019, this changed, and if you want these rims and these rims, you need to pay additionally. You have the side automatic folding mirrors. Also, you have in the mirrors the side car passing monitor, tell you that you have a car in your ghost zone and you don't see it, and so just to be careful when you're making the move. You have the keyless entry, as usual, a normal keyless entry that I loved so much in Toyota Auris. You don't need to press any button, just put your hand or you just open up and everything is ready. As you see, the car is in 2 colors, the blue marine that I really love, and as well the black color on the roof. This is an additional pack that you also buy in order to protect your roof. So let's discuss about the back of Toyota CHR. If you see, it looks fantastic, but partly it looks fantastic not because of the design, but because of additional trim that you need to buy additionally for your high-end trim. This one is additional, this one is additional, this piece of chrome is additional, this piece of chrome is additional, this lower part of the bumper is additional. At least something that is not additional, it is included in the Toyota CHR design, overall design. You have this nice looking spoiler that have a doubling stopping light, and as well this shark antenna.
One nice thing that you have in the front of the Toyota CHR is the dynamic turning lights. As you see here, they really made it very nice. Also, you have the automatic adjusted LED lights. Unfortunately, the car is not an off-roader. At least I was thinking about that. The size that you have, or the height from the ground of the car, is 145 millimeters. So for the city, I think it's more than enough. Even for the terrain, if you see here where we got today, it was more than enough. So if it's more or less easy off-road, the car can handle it. But if it's a hard off-road, forget it. Leave your car home and take a Land Cruiser.
So let's discuss about the engine. Firstly, let me find it how to open up. The engine is the standard Toyota hybrid engine 1.8 petrol that will give around 97 horsepower and 142 Newton per meter torque. Engine is coupled with the electrical one of 54 kilowatts per hour, but in general do not think that you'll have around 164 horsepower in the car if you put together the petrol engine and the electrical one. Unfortunately, you're gonna have only 122 horsepower. Not sure why exactly the Toyota is doing that, but they are downgrading their petrol engines and as well their hybrid engines. Okay, maybe for 1,470 kilograms car, 122 horsepower is not so, or is not a lot. But in the end, for a day-by-day drive inside of the city and sometimes on a highway when you need just bypass another car, it will be more than enough. 1.8, and including as well for the 2020, you have the lithium-ion batteries that in the end will perform very well and you give you the same experience as natural acceleration for a normal petrol car. I almost forgot, the total torque per engine, a petrol and the electrical one, is 306 Newton per meter, because the electrical engine is coming with 163 Newton per meter torque that are available right away when it's necessary. Battery is located right under the behind seats, and this one is helping up not to eat from the load space. Another thing to know, the fuel capacity of the car is 43 liters, and based on the fact that Toyota is saying that this car will consume around 3.8 liters in the city, I quite doubt that. It will be more like 6.5 liters in the city, but this fuel tank of 43 liters will be more than enough. The CO2 emission of the car is 87 CO2 per kilometer, and based on that, it's an Euro 6 environmental norm. Let me tell you more about the trunk. Unfortunately, the trunk is not so big. It's only 377 liters. If you're making a comparison with the Volkswagen Golf that has 380 liters and it's a hatchback, this one is a SUV, so it's small. Also, if you're making a comparison with the direct competitor, the Seat Ateca, there's like 477 liters in the boot space. This one is small, but if you put back the rear seat, you'll have 1,166 liters for day-by-day usage, or if you want to transport anything. But that's the problem. If you put your seats down and you're gonna think that you have a flat surface, no, it is not. Unfortunately, you're gonna have 5 centimeters heightened part of the seats, and it'll be an issue to mount long items, because somehow or very heavy items, because in the end they're gonna put them inside and not be able to slide them inside when it will be necessary. So you'll need some space. As well, there's a lip here around 10 centimeters inside. So again, for heavy items and for the big items, you don't have a false floor, so you cannot slide them. You need to help it up a little bit and to put it inside. Let me show you how big is the trunk. Oops, you see, I'm fitting inside. So and most probably I'll be able even to close this. Yeah, a person will fit here. Even me, 377 liters, it will be more or less enough for day-by-day life. Rest, everything is with money. This one is additional money, and as well you don't have a spare wheel inside. A spare wheel inside from Toyota is 380 euros, and it is not even a full tire.
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So let me tell you more about the back of the car, and if somehow you're gonna like it. I'm 1.85 meters, and I have a space here where I can put my legs, and this is really unbelievable. Also, I have a small problem. The main problem is for me, for my height, and for the guys who will be even higher than me. I'm touching with my head the roof, because the roof it's a sloping roof, like it's not the same size right from the beginning until the end. It's going more a coupe size, as you see at the Mercedes coupes SUVs, or even the BMW coupes SUVs. Toyota tried to make the same thing, and that's why they cut a little bit of the roof from the back, and for the high guys it will be a problem. But you can fix it very easy, because they think about it, and you have the place for your legs, and here you have plenty of space. You can just lay down like this, and voila, the problem with the roof is fixed. Be sure to discuss with the owner of this type of the cars to not go far away with you in the back if you're a tall guy, because in the end most probably you're gonna need a pillow and a very good massage. On the first impression, it looks very nice, very fun. I really like the diamond pattern that you have here on the door as well. You have it here in the front, here, even on the wheel. You have the diamond thin everywhere. Even on the roof of the car, you have diamonds from the passenger side and as well from the driver's side. Really nice. And as well even for the lights here, you have the diamond theme. Nice way of doing the car, Toyota, but let me plus you for that. Very nice front panel. It is like leather and very soft touch. It's really nice when you can see a car that has soft touch materials, including the leather. Really, it's make a big difference. Here as well, you have the soft touch plastic. And as well, for the glove box, you have the soft touch plastic. Unfortunately, this is not everywhere. The soft touch plastic is finishing under, as well on the diamond pattern that you have here. It's a hard touch plastic. I really like the piano black lines that you have here. But unfortunately, they'll to be a downside, because these parts, the black one, will gather a lot of dust, so you need to clean them more often than most probably in our usual car. But in styling, Toyota, you have my plus for that. This piano black will not look so nice if you wouldn't have this plastic continuation in the blue marine, like bluish greenish plastic on the doors, and as well in front of the panel. The car have two big cup holders, and it's made very interesting. Like, it's based on the who is driving, if you're driving alone or not. Like, why to put two cup holders near one to each other if you can put them separately? So one cup holder is right in front of you here, one cup holder is right next to your armrest. The car has a small storage room right in front, and as well you have a place for using your USB and AUX port just to connect your phone or maybe something else. You have the parking that is made with the help of one button. Armrest is nice. Unfortunately, it's not leather, it's soft touch material plastic, but okay, you have it. More than enough for your hand, your big hand. Inside, it's plenty of space, and you know, it will be okay for small things day by day that you need. The box is a standard one, is not so big and is not so small. For things as you see right now, like papers and documents, it will be more than enough. The thing that I do not like a little bit in the front of how it was made with this Toyota CHR, based on the fact how they made it in front of the driver and as well in front of the passenger, they didn't give you more space in the glove box to explain this way of doing the design, but you kind of feel that the front panel from the passengers and as well from the driver's side is kind of eating from your space that you could use for your legs to stay freely there. As you see, I'm staying in these non-leather material seats that are made from two colors, the blue and fabric specific black color. And as you see, I'm staying very comfy. I have what I like about that. I have the lumbar support, and I really enjoy the lumbar support. I think you're gonna understand that when you're gonna drive in a car with lumbar support and after in a car without the lumbar support, then you understand that this is like the way to go. Here for the lumbar support, you have the adjustments that you can make from your right side. As well, the seats are coming with side bolsters, and this is fantastic. When you're driving, the seats are keeping you very tight inside of your seats. Every Toyota CHR is coming with an 8-inch screen, and as well the car is including the same everything what you have right now modern, the Bluetooth connectivity, hands-free connectivity, you have the control from your wheel, you have the navigation that unfortunately is not working in Cyprus, and most probably this is due to political reasons. So the all the controls that you have directly from your wheel, you can answer to your call, you can decline the call, you can discuss even with the Toyota if you need. If you're driving on the road and you're going away from your line, the car will tell you about that in order to address it. As well, you have the speed limiter. You can mount on the highway a specific speed, and the car will not go further from that speed. You have the city braking that will help you to brake up to 50 kilometers inside of the city. Somehow you're not careful, the car will prevent your car to hit another car. But of course, if you pay additional money, you can have leather interior seats that will look even better than this one, and will continue the same pattern, diamond pattern that you have here on the side doors. And as well, you can pay additionally for the parking or automatic parking. Basically, you're pressing the button and the car will park for you without you even touching the wheel. So a nice thing to have. You have two front visors, one from the passenger side, one from the driver's side. You can use it like when you're driving. Unfortunately, it's not too long, so it will not help you a lot with the sun from the side, but okay, you have it. As well, all four windows are auto, and it's not just auto from my side. The driver, passenger, and as well the back passengers, all windows are automatic. Also, the car is coming with the cruise control, as you see here, a standard Toyota one. As usual, the car is coming with 2-zone climate control, and the air, it's blowing really cold. Nice way of changing the speeds, and as well as you see here, the temperature, they made it like manual, and that's a good thing. It will not break so fast. And one more thing, both seats have heating, so that's a good thing. During the winter, you're gonna enjoy it. What's interesting, the car is coming with metal pedals with the CHR name on them, for you just to know, then not to forget what car you're driving. The last and not the least, the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Unfortunately, in 2018, the Toyota CHR was not coming with this option. But as I read, from 2020, all the owners of the Toyota cars from 2016 and up can go and request from their Toyota representative to install or to add, I'm not sure if for additional money, but it's good to know, the Apple CarPlay. So check with your dealers, maybe they can already install them, as the newest model already coming with the Apple CarPlay installed. So my microphone just fell off, and we continue our discussion about the interior. The handling is good. If you're making comparison with the Mazda, when you're moving the car and the car is going all over the way to the right and to the left, and in the end you're not understanding what is happening, here everything is done well, as based on the suspension that is very well balanced. This one is helping a lot with the handling. The handling is made right to the point, and when you're driving, you understand what is happening with the car, and this is a good thing. Bravo. And about the gearbox is a CVT for the hybrids, and not the same as for the normal RAV4, like an 8-speed automatic gearbox. No, this is the best gearbox Toyota can offer right now. I really love the CVT, and I really love it. And I really loved it after the Toyota Auris that I owned previously. And based on the fact that it's a very smooth handling. It's giving you the power when it's necessary. It's not making you feel that somehow you're driving an electrical motor and as well an engine. It will help to move the car when it's necessary. I really love the CVT, the best gearbox Toyota can offer right now. Really, the best one. And what's interesting about the hybrids with their batteries, if you're making comparison with the iStop technology, the hybrids, you'll never feel it that your engine is off or the car is not running. No, never. Because the hybrid magic will make you to feel comfortable and driving in a comfort. Unfortunately, as I told you previously, for 1,487 kilograms, 122 horsepower, it doesn't feel all the time right. But in general, I can say that if you need power, you just press and the car will give you the power. And believe me, 122, and you're never gonna think about it, and most probably you're never gonna think about it, but 122 horsepower, I think for a hybrid, it's more than enough. You have enough power in order to bypass a car or to fly with a speed when it's necessary, as you see right now. Most probably, not sure how it looks from the other camera, but most probably you are seeing it right now the same, as I have more than enough power in order to enjoy the way you're driving. And I will tell you that from all others, Toyota have a specific magic, a magic of doing cars even with less power but doing them so nice that you really love and you want to drive them. Toyota CHR right now, even in 2020, this is the best car Toyota can offer right now, the Toyota CHR. And I really love it. A very well balanced car that will give you everything necessary for your day-by-day life, or when you want to drive it with a little speed and enjoy your driving experience. The acceleration of the car, as they are saying, it's 10.9 seconds. In reality, it's around 11.3 seconds until 100 kilometers or 60 miles. So it's not a fast car, but the 306 Newton meter, it's making you to feel that this is a fast car. And this is why I really enjoy it. And I hope you're gonna enjoy it as well. If you have the luck to drive a Toyota CHR, especially a hybrid one, try it. Most probably after that, you're gonna want to buy one for yourself.